Hey, this is Judge Waits back with another class setup video. This is my aggressive class, and I've got kind of two different versions of my aggressive class, and I'll kind of explain that as we get into it. But I want to get into the video. This is a hardcore team deathmatch on the map Aftermath, and probably not the smartest class to run on this map. Normally people run snipers or assault rifles, things like that. A 3-round burst weapon is great on this map when you're playing hardcore, but I wanted to showcase this aggressive class and show you that you can go aggressive on these types of maps. Alright, let's talk my primary weapon. Obviously, I'm running the PDW here. I've got two versions that I normally run with this. I've got a loud version and a quiet version. My Go Loud class, you saw, it has the long barrel and the stock. That's what I'm using right now. That stock really lets you strafe left and right, and that long barrel gives you some range back on this SMG. It's going to give you that higher damage at a further distance out, which I think is essential. Now, if I want to go quiet, then I'll put the silencer on and the laser, but there you can see probably the long barrel helping me out right there. But I like the silencer and that laser when I'm planning on getting into their spawn and just trying to take them out in there. If I'm going head on against them, then I like this option. So if you want to flank and really work the spawns and the sides of the spawns, I'd go that, like I said, that quiet version. If you want to go head on against these guys, then I'd go with this version. Now, why do I go with the PDW? Well, basically there's two high damage SMGs. It's the PDW and the MSMC. The MSMC has the highest damage. It does 40 damage per round, so you're going to kill with 3 rounds. The same as the PDW though. The PDW does 35 damage per round, so you're also going to kill with 3 rounds. Now, if you get 2 shots and one of them's a headshot with the MSMC, that's going to take that person out if you're playing core, whereas it would not do that if you're playing, with the PDW and core. But still, for hardcore, it's still great, and like I said, that long barrel helps me keep that higher damage at a further distance. So there you see me earning my stealth chopper right there. But now the big advantage the PDW has over the MSMC is that it has a 50-round magazine compared to a 30-round magazine of the MSMC. So it's like getting an extended mag built in. So that's what I really like this gun. That's probably the main reason that I do it. It does reload a little bit slower than the MSMC, but other than that, it's pretty comparable, with its stats and everything like that. So love this SMG. Now for a secondary, if I'm playing core, I like the pistol, the B23R or whatever that's called. That's just going to help me, I can pull that out and finish the guy off. In hardcore, I'll usually run the FHJ. As you saw, I was running hardline for my perk 1, so sometimes you're going to need to shoot down those UAVs or maybe helicopters or other score streaks. So that's why I like the FHJ, when I'm playing hardcore. Now, with my silent class, if I'm running the silencer on it, I will run hardline and ghost, and I'll give up my 2 concussion grenades. If in this class though, instead of having that perk 1 greed, that frees up 2 spots, so I like to run concussions. Concussions give you great points. One time I flashed 4 people, and it was the equivalent of a kill. So I really like concussion grenades. Man, you get hit by one, you're basically dead. The other guy's going to take you out unless you're running tactical mask. Now, I like cold-blooded in hardcore just because, a lot of people are running those target finders or other things where you show up. So cold-blooded's going to keep you off the map. So I'll run cold-blooded in both circumstances. And I probably shouldn't say keep you off the map, but just keep you less visible with cold-blooded. Obviously, it doesn't do what Ghost does. Now, as far as my perk 3, I really like dexterity if I'm playing core, and engineer if I'm playing hardcore. When you're playing hardcore, you see a lot more Bettys, a lot more claymores and things like that, so I definitely like being able to pick those up. There's nothing worse than running into those. If I'm playing core though, it's a little easier to survive those, so I like the ability to aim up faster and to get over obstacles and everything a lot faster. So that's why I like dexterity and engineering in those different circumstances. Now, as far as score streaks, I'm running UAV. UAV is just an awesome score streak in this game. Obviously, it's going to show you where people are at, especially if they're being tactical and holding an area, and it's just really beneficial to your team. So I definitely like UAV. Then I'm running the sentry gun, as you saw. I would not run the sentry gun with an aggressive class. Unfortunately, you cannot set up different score streak combinations for different classes. I don't know why you can't do that in this game, but you know, I'm kind of stuck with that. So here's why I wouldn't run sentry gun. A lot of times I'll set up that sentry gun pointing at their spawn, where they're spawning at, but then I'll rush into it and clear out the spawn, and then they end up spawning, you know, behind you, and then they take out your sentry gun. So you know, if you're going to be aggressive and get in their spawns and try and take them out, I wouldn't use the sentry gun. I do like the stealth chopper though. You know, that thing is kind of hit or miss. You know, most of the times it's going to give you a decent number of kills, you know, but sometimes they just shoot it down right away. But that's just not a bad kill streak to run when you're running around. You want something that you don't have to operate, you know, something that's just going to do its business. Maybe instead of the sentry gun, maybe run the AGR or something like that, or lightning strike or anything like that. But unfortunately, you got to stop and take those out. But that's what, you know, that's my aggressive class, my go loud, my quiet class. I like a quiet class if I'm playing team deathmatch. I like the loud class if I'm playing more an objective type game, or if I'd be playing ground war or something like that, then I'd probably go with that. But let me know what you think of this class, and let me know what you think of this game and everything like that. If you want to see something else, I'm thinking about doing a tactical class next, and I've been talking to a couple of my buddies, and they are going to do some videos, and I've also got them, you know, submitting what their classes are. I've got an awesome sniping video. It's from my friend Babs, and he goes 34-2 like on carrier, and he's not even using high kill streaks. He's like running UAV, hunter killer missile, and lightning strike or something like that. So he gets a ton of kills with that sniper weapon. But there's the game. I think I managed to tie the other team's kills with my own. I think I went 37-3. Yeah, right there. And look at this. Poor guy's spawning right in front of somebody, you know, right in front of their line of sight. You gotta love this game in the spawns, or hate them. I don't know. But let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want to see more. Give it a thumbs up if you do. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why you didn't like it. You know, I always appreciate constructive criticism. But as always, guys, take care and God bless.